over the years, there have been countless uh, situations that I've heard of, some I've experienced myself, of teachers going above and beyond to support students. And I think as a parent, that means so much.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
We wanted our kids to be educated in an environment that was very diverse, with kids from different cultures and races and beliefs. And so we researched many local schools and we came upon Albert College. And they offered an environment that reflected that diversity in their education. So we thought this would be the perfect place for our kids to be educated. And we are really happy that we made that decision. Both of our kids started at Albert College in junior kindergarten. And frankly, Albert has helped us raise our kids. It's been the village that we really needed. Our kids are very well rounded, and that is due in part to the mandatory programs and activities that kids must participate in. And I think it helps push them out of their comfort zone. It makes them do things they ordinarily wouldn't want to try, and they do the same outside of school because they're used to being pushed to do things. And I think it's helped them develop confidence in trying new things. So we're really happy that Albert has mandatory programs that all kids must participate in. I think our kids really appreciate the lifelong friendships that they've formed with so many kids from different background and different cultures, different religion, and they appreciate having these friendships. And with social media, they have maintained these friendships. So they've met some of these kids in middle school, some in the senior school, um, but they love the fact that they have friends from so many different parts of the world, and it makes them feel so much more informed about what's going on in the world. There's so many things we love about Albert College. So, to name a few, we love the fact that Albert has allowed for international learning, um, which is fantastic. We also love the fact that Albert really focuses on learning skills because I think it helps develop kids to be lifelong learners, and we see that in our kids. And another thing would be the family atmosphere that's at the school. Over the years, we have gained so many new friends because of the small class sizes. It's given us the opportunity to meet lots of other parents. So the kids are gaining lots of friends, but we are also gaining lots of friends. So we appreciate that about the school. I know teachers are supposed to care about their students, but it surprised me how much the teachers at Albert care about their students. I recall an incident in, I think our daughter was in grade five, and she left a book at school. Now, she didn't realize at the time she had left that book at the school, and there was an assignment due on, I think, Wednesday, and this was going to be a long weekend. So they were off until Wednesday, And the teacher knew that she would be very upset once she finds out that she didn't have that book to help her with her assignment. So the teacher gave me a call and said, "Hey, I can drop the book by your house." And I was so surprised. It really took me back. And um, I said, "Wow, okay, thank you." And I know my daughter really appreciated it. As a parent, I certainly appreciated it. And over the years, there have been countless uh, situations that I've heard of, some I've experienced myself, of teachers going above and beyond to support students. And I think as a parent, that means so much to us when we see that the parents, the teachers care so much about your kids. I think the first of all, the respect for all. It's embedded in the school's philosophy. Um, there is definitely respect, regardless of your race, your culture, your beliefs, and that is definitely in practice in the school. Secondly, the focus on learning skills, and it's definitely a priority that's discussed with parents throughout the year. And it helps, as I said before, it helps kids to become lifelong learners. And I think the third practice that's in place is just really making sure that all students participate and in the 5 A's. It's mandatory. It's really a big part of their development, and it helps them to become well-rounded students. There's a very diverse group of parents in Albert, comprised of local parents and parents from throughout Canada and international parents. There's also a parent liaison for each grade. So that person is responsible for reaching out to parents and just in keeping them informed of what's going on at the school, answering any parent related questions, which is very, very helpful. Um, there are lots of junior and middle school parents who attend activities, and then there are volunteers from all grades, parents from all grades who help out with different things in the school. So it definitely creates a family environment because the parents are actively involved if they would like to be, um, and um, and many of the kids, regardless of if they are local or international students, they get to know the parents and they feel very comfortable in the school. So it is definitely a family environment in the school. Both of our kids were excited to participate in the school plays and musical productions over the years. Actually, they really looked forward to those. They were also very excited to be part of the Duke of Ed program, which allowed them to travel internationally with the guidance of an Albert faculty member. They also were able to be accepted into the SHAD program, which we believe is due in part to Albert's focus on the 5 A's. And, you know, a lot of these accomplishments, we feel that they happened because of the just the direction and the support of the Albert faculty members. So um, there are so many things they're proud of, but those were just a few of the things that they were proud of. We've had a very positive experience with the faculty members throughout our kids' experience at Albert College. They are always very open to talk to you about your kids. They tell you what your kids are doing well. They also support you with giving you ideas of how they can improve. They tell you things that your kids can do. Um, to improve. Even they also give you advice on what your kids can even do throughout the summer if there's things that you would like. Um, and the thing that I really appreciate is the fact that they get back to you very quickly. So if you have a question, if you have a concern, you can simply send an email, and the teacher or whoever it is that you're sending it to always return your call or return your email in a prompt manner, and that's extremely important to us. So we've had an extremely positive experience with the entire faculty at Albert. First off, Albert College is a small school in a small community with small class sizes, which allows the teacher to really focus on each student's individual needs. And that's very important. So they can challenge your kid if they need that to be challenged, or if they need support, they can get that support as well. Secondly, there is a family environment in the school, and that's because of the involvement of parents, volunteers. It really feels like a family, more so than just a school. And third, the focus of Albert on the 5 A's, so athletics, academics, the arts, active citizenship, and adventure is very, very important to develop in a well-rounded student. So all of these for us are the reasons that we would highly recommend Albert College for any student. For new families, what I would recommend is that you attend an open house, get to know more about the school to see if it meets your needs. I would also talk to parents and talk to students also, but talk to parents of students who have attended Albert College so they can give you some more information about what specifically it is that you're looking for in a school. But the most important thing I would do is I would have your child or children try it out. Contact the school, um, to have your kid try out Albert College for a day. They will be placed with a buddy who will take them around the school so they can get a good idea of the feeling of the school, so that they can see the school is all about and get a good feeling for the school. So that's what I would recommend to any parent looking for a school, in particular Albert, to attend.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.